Hello everyone, friends. The world of Poppy Playtime is very cruel. We witnessed truly terrible events several times, but there is one that has become the main one in the world of Poppy Playtime. Of course, I'm talking about a certain hour of joy. Very little is known about this event. But what is it? When did it start? And who were the main people? We'll talk about this today, but before that, friends, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like and write comments. And here we begin. The Hour of Joy is a major event that occurred at the Playtime Co. factory on August 8, 1995. This tragic incident was initiated by the infamous Bigger Bodies initiative, and it would set in motion the events of Project Playtime and Poppy Playtime. The Hour of Joy was planned and orchestrated by the Prototype, who wanted bitter revenge on Playtime Co. It resulted in a vast massacre, leaving behind a horrific scene. On August 8, 1995, at 10:45 a.m., Kissy Missy was being relocated to Playcare via train. 15 minutes later, exactly at 11 a.m., the Prototype and his allies initiated a massive rebellion against their oppressors. In a tape shown by Poppy, Huggy Wuggy is first seen ambushing and attacking employees in the main lobby and presumably off-screen killing the scientist in final log a bit after. Next, Mummy Longlegs is shown killing people at the game station by lifting them up, then dropping them from lethal height. Another employee at water treatment is seen being swarmed and possibly devoured by a mob of mini smiling critters and mini huggies. The scene then cuts to a hallway in the school where Miss Delight and her sisters chase a man into one of the classrooms before showing Kissy Missy knocking out the employees that were transporting her. Boxy Boo is then shown in a hallway tearing apart an employee before Catnap is shown in Playcare, seemingly looking for survivors while throwing a body onto the steps of the counselor's office. The final part of the tape shows various locations from the first 3 chapters, including Make a Friend, the game station, Playcare, and the catwalk leading to Poppy's room, all filled with bodies. Although an emergency alert notice was sent out to warn the workforce, nearly everyone within the facility, both guilty and innocent, was slaughtered by the toys in the factory. Their screams can be heard in the background of 2 separate tapes. The remaining survivors, including Leith Pierre, were forced to hide while attempting to escape, and their fates are unknown. The sudden disappearance of all the employees led to the closure of Playtime Co., though it remains unclear if any investigation was ever launched. The toys later referred to this rebellion as the Hour of Joy, with the monsters remaining in their previous locations. The corpses of all those slain were then brought to the deepest parts of the facility to be consumed by the toys as a form of sustenance. This food source was either dwindled or eventually was cut off, leading to various toys turning on each other for sustenance before the player's return in 2005. It was previously theorized either the Prototype or Catnap freed Kissy Missy, as there are claw marks on the wooden board behind her. This was confirmed false as, in the Hour of Joy VHS tape, we see Kissy Missy attack the employees as they release her straps. Poppy implies she heard voices and screams for a while, but it is never clarified for how long, meaning it could be possible some employees survived the initial event but were later hunted down and killed. This also does not confirm if the Hour of Joy lasted for an hour. Boxy Boo happens to appear in the tape where the event takes place. The intact Miss Delight also appears in the tape as she and her sisters chase a man into a room. It is possible that some of the various broken toys found around the facility were killed by other toys after the Hour of Joy in a quest for food. Although the player worked at Playtime Co., Poppy tells the player they deserve the truth, implying that the player wasn't at Playtime Co. during the Hour of Joy due to they left their job or got fired before the incident happened. Although most of the employees and scientists were slaughtered, a few people, including the player and Leith Pierre, managed to survive. It is uncertain if the smiling critters aside from Catnap took part in the Hour of Joy. Dog Day states that they resisted the Prototype's control, but details are not elaborated upon. Players guilt the player is in guilt, and I think that's the reason at all as to why they didn't attend at the time, where the revolutionary of the experiment toys and the player is traumatized about what they have done to the children. Is the player a scientist or a worker? As we all know, the player is also involved from the experiment, but is player actually a scientist or a worker? The player is probably a scientist, but it is most likely got forced to become one of the experiment on children. It's either that the player knew about the experiment but was caught, and instead of killing the player, They forced them to cooperate with them in order to not telling everyone what's going on in the Playtime code, likely promoted to become one of them, or the player find out about it and was about to tell the authorities and got caught, and I already said that earlier. And that's all, friends. This hour of joy was the decisive event that transformed the world of Poppy Playtime into the one we know it as. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video, and also write comments. Thanks for watching and bye.